What is up, guys? Today we are going to be talking about 3 ways you can use a China ball as your key light.
To ball on a budget.
This is
Balling
on a budget.
Kobe.
Why do you like the light from China balls?
You remind me of little Chinatown.
You can get a couple of different types of China balls online. I like to get the kind that dangle from a wire just because they're really light and you can grip clip them to anything, you can gaff them to the ceiling, and you can use really cheap stands like this one. This is just a reflector stand that has a little clip at the end and it supports the weight of the dangly China ball really well. There are also China ball models that you can attach to a C-stand, but they're a little bit heavier and it comes with like a little baby pin sticking out. So this one's the cheapest, I think, though. So if you're going cheap, go for this. You can put it on any stand. You can put it on any stand and you can tape it and all that good stuff. So the reason I really like using the China ball is because it's a large, soft source, which is great, very flattering on people's faces and skin tones, and it has a nice shadow fall off on the side. And also, I got the kit with these Kino brand bulbs, which are awesome. They're color matched to 3200 and 5600, which is really nice. It's a nice thing to have, but you don't need these. You can also use regular bulbs with a dimmer. We're just gonna use this as the key, and the Kino bulbs also match this light perfectly. This is the Yongnuo 360, and this is gonna be our backlight for pretty much every setup we do. So we're gonna try to keep it to 2 lights, very inexpensive, very cheap, very pretty. It's gonna be cinematic lighting on a budget. The first one is a bar scene, dinner scene. The second one is going to be like an interrogation scene. And the third one is a little horror scene, so. Right. And to help me out, we've got Sarah, my little sister. She's super excited and super.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Sarah watches all the shitty movies that I like, so she's great to have around.
He's a spooky ghost. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard.
Got our China ball set up at about a 45-degree angle, a little elevated from our subject. Then we've got the Yongnuo 360 set up as a hair light and edge light. I'm gonna put on a shallow lens and show you what that looks like. Some blue light on you.
I like that.
Does that look like?
It looks blue.
So yeah, you can get away with some like wild colors if you're trying to do a bar scene because there's usually some like
neon lights.
Next we'll move on to the interrogation scene, and for this you're gonna need a trash bag to flag off the top and the sides of your China ball. So the object here is to only have light coming from the bottom.
The butt.
Nice of you to drop by.
I know my rights.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk.
All we did for this lighting setup was put the China ball way high up, wrap it in a little bit of plastic from the trash bags, and add some fog, but you don't really have to add fog. It's just kind of fun. Makes you want to shoot an interrogation scene for show.
Really fun.
So you could add some like eye light to this or a little bit of bounce to fill in those dark shadows, but I'm too lazy.
Ooh. Bounce.
For this last scene, we're going for a little bit of a horror vibe. We've got basically 3 light sources that we're gonna use during the scene. For our China ball, we just have it over by the window, and we swapped out the tungsten bulb with a daylight bulb, but we left our camera set at 3200, which is a tungsten. What this is gonna do is gonna give our China ball a nice blue, moonish glow in camera. And we've got the Yongnuo set up over here, replicating television light. I've got it set up on full white, which is full red, full green, full blue, and it does this weird colorful bounce that's mostly white and matches the TV light really well.
You have a string hanging off your shoulder. It's been bothering me all day.
We also moved the China ball out the window, and that just made it a little darker because you can't really dim fluorescent bulbs, so we did end up having to move it just outside, and that gave us a little more texture when it's shooting through the window.
The television's real.
We got the TV. Basically all we have is the TV shooting at us this way with the YN 360 creating more TV light. And then we have our moonlight set up with the China ball outside the window. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one.